What is shaken, internet? This is Salts bringing you some more how to tank normal Dragon Soul for dummies. So put on your dummy caps and let's get on with this. This is going to be the 5th boss in the Dragon Soul, part 5. I might be uploading it out of order, but it'll eventually be in order once I get all the other bosses filmed and gone. I'm really bad about not being there for some heroic Hagara kills or whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way, this is the Ultraxion fight, Ultraxion boss. I'm going to show this trash. I really don't think there's anything much to note about this trash. There's pretty much nothing different from LFR that I can tell. The mechanics are the same. You want to taunt down all the dragons that are outside. Have anybody else that can taunt or anything like that, pull them down as well. Paladin healers can taunt. I think hunters can do a distraction shot. It doesn't matter. You want everybody to be taunting as much as they can to get people down. You want to not stand in the big gigantic purple flames like I am right now. Nope, there you go, purple flames. Any of the dragons that are off of the platform will be breathing purple flames in a line and will be doing lots and lots of damage. So you want to taunt them down, and then you want to hold them all in one spot. It's a little crazy and a little hectic. You'll notice that we are being a little hectic right here. So that's just that's how the fight goes. Really, the trash. Either way, that's pretty much it as far as this trash goes. There's really nothing special. It'll just count down and we'll beat them all and all that good stuff. As for the boss itself, the mechanics are pretty much all going to be the same. I believe there's one special new thing. Okay, so I'm going to focus on 25 man here because obviously this is what my raid is. It's 25 man. Okay, so here's the real boss here. We're gonna go ahead and show you this. So everybody's gonna stack up here, and we're going to be ready to go. Obviously this is a how to tank guide, so we're gonna focus directly on the. Actually, I do want to say that this video is actually going to be a little bit different than normal because we are going to be practicing for heroic on this video, I believe. I could be wrong. More grapes. So, yes, hello my fans. There you go. Say hi to Kaz. Everybody's saying hi. So okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to pull up this list here. Okay, so Ultraxion does pretty much all the exact same things. As soon as somebody attacks him, we'll get started on it. The point is that he will do Fading Light, which if you remember from my LFR video is the insta-kill thing. So he will do Fading Light on someone and insta-kill them after 9 seconds, unless they press the big purple button. The big purple button needs to be pressed if you have Fading Light. It needs to be pressed a couple of seconds before Fading Light falls off of you, because if it falls off of you and you haven't pressed the button, you die. You should know this from LFR. The big difference is that when he does Fading Light, he will actually do Fading Light to 3 people. I think 3 people in normal Ultraxion. So 2 DPS will potentially die as well. The other thing is this Hour of Twilight. Hour of Twilight is yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same. But basically, when you get hit by Hour of Twilight, go ahead and see this. I'm gonna jump out here real quick. There you go. Jump out. So first thing, in LFR, if nobody presses the button, or if everybody presses the button, it's fine. Then if nobody presses the button, you need to be very careful because he will kill. Or I'm sorry, I'm being a little crazy here. Basically, what I'm saying here is 3 people. I think in 25 man, 3 people need to stay out and take the hit of the Hour of Twilight. If 3 people don't get hit by Hour of Twilight, they die. The important part about that is that Hour of Twilight does a huge amount of damage in this compared to LFR. Like in LFR, if people don't hit the button, it's like, oh no, I guess we'll have to heal them up. It's like in this, if people don't hit the button and they don't hit cooldowns, they will die straight up. So you have to be very, very careful. As far as tanking goes, it's not that different. You do want to be. I believe the best way to do this is to if you're doing this for the first time on normal, what you want to do is you want to switch tanks every time, because tanks will absolutely have to have a cooldown. Every tank has a big cooldown that, like, for me, it's Survival Instincts that does 50% reduced damage. So I have to hit that every time. The important thing is that normally it has a 3-minute cooldown. At the beginning of the fight, you get half of that cooldown reduced. So there you go. So the 3 minutes becomes a minute and a half. So there you go. But yeah, so all your defensive cooldowns get cut in half for the duration of this fight. So that's nice. Um, but the thing is, for every tank class, there still is that cooldown that is used, and it gets cut in half. Holy cow, I'm almost dead there. It gets cut in half, so it's 1.5 minutes. But he does Hour of Twilight every 45 seconds. Therefore, every other time has to be a tank has to stay out every other time. So, for example, the main tank should be staying out the first Hour of Twilight. He's going to stay out and tank the boss. The second one should be the off tank. The third one should be back to the main tank. He should have his cooldown ready, and he should be ready to use it again. Obviously, your big cooldown will be used on the Hour of Twilight. That's when you want to use your big cooldown. Other than that, this fight is almost exactly the same. If the other tank's going to get fading light from time to time, and then you taunt off of them. Plain and simple. That's it. You taunt off of them, and then the healers heal you instead. This is mostly a DPS race. So let's go ahead and cover it real quick. Let's see. So take every other Hour of Twilight. You're not going to see me do that here because we're practicing for heroic. I'll talk to that in a different video. So take every other Hour of Twilight. Then fading light will hit more than enough people. And every time you get an Hour of Twilight, you need to immediately pop your cooldown. You need to pop that cooldown pop the big cooldown. And if you're a tank, you should know what I'm talking about. The big cooldown. Pop it every time you have to take an Hour of Twilight. Other than that, you should be good to go. Tanking's pretty easy on this one. You just sit there and you taunt off when the other tank has fading light, or somebody else has something. I don't know. Either way, I'm kind of rambling, and I feel like I just want to get this done. So that's normal Ultraxion how to tank for dummies. Apologize for the delay in these videos. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get them all out whenever I can. But all that good stuff. I think I've rambled on enough. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, please leave comments below if you have anything to add. And also, as always, you keep it salty, internet.